Ladies and gentlemen, guys, Guess what? It's that month. We are in the month of September, of course, but I personally am in the month of applying for my citizenship. So this time last year, I applied for my ILR. Thankfully, it came out. And I did a video. Gosh, help my life. I actually did a video talking about the step-by-step process of my ILR. I recorded everything, the documents I used, everything, literally everything from start to finish. But guess what? I've never really put it out because I just don't have time to edit it. The main reason I don't have time to edit it is because there are some personal information that I would like to, take out and whatnot. And I just don't have time to really do that. And I've tried over time. I mean, it's been a year now. It's not bad, but it is what it is. So, but anyway, I'm now starting the process of pulling together my documents and everything for a citizenship application this year. I think I would also still try if I can get someone to help me edit out quicker than what I did with the ILR. It would be nice, but I'm still going to try and record the process. So, and I will kind of like do maybe mini series video and talk us through the process. I know there are videos outside that cover some of these things, but I just want to document my journey and share it with whoever or anybody want to encourage. I feel, with all these 10 years discussion, it may discourage some students, especially those that are coming to study and thinking, okay, 10 years is a long time. And it is a long time, but just using myself as an example, I came to UK 2014. So for me to get my ILR, it actually took me 10 years because of the route that I went with. And honestly, even within that 10 years, I would still not trade it for staying in the country that I came from. At that time, I have developed significantly. I have achieved way more, even while I was studying, way more than I anticipated. And 10 years just went like that. In my view, it's not a bad thing to stay 10 years. And I do hope that they are able to maybe get over this in terms of this 10 years debate to get ILR. But I feel like eventually this is probably going to come into the front burner and it's probably going to come into effect. But it's just to say, don't let that deter you. If you have a vision for yourself. I am at the point now that I think, of course, if I think of living UK, no one is going to beg me or ask me to stay. But I think I've contributed significantly in my own small way that I don't think I'm a nuisance to the country. I feel like if somebody like myself and maybe other people within similar position are leaving the UK in drones, for example, I think that would not be good for the economy, for the society in general. I'm just saying in general. What I'm trying to get at is I'm not a liability to the system. And that's what you want to aim at for yourself. You want to become so much of an asset in whatever small way possible that, you're still achieving something while you're in the country, not applying for crappy stuff. Anyway, this is just to say I'm going to document my application process. I should be starting next, if I have time. That's the problem. It's just time. So by end of September, that's when I'm due to actually put in my application. There are some documents I need to get. For example, to cover 3 years, I need to get a reference letter from my employer. So I'm going to email them for that. I've emailed my former employer, but they didn't respond to me. But then I saw that I really don't need them. So I'm just going to forget about them. So, but my current employer put all of my documents together. They're quite similar to the ILR documents. So thankfully, I have all of that in a folder. And what I would advise is, everybody, please, as you're working, especially all these employers, some of them, they just give you headache. As you're leaving, download all your pay slip, or at least most of it. Download your pay slips, download your P45, P60, anything of those, download it and save it. Have a folder and you just put those things as evidence for your ILR application, especially because I think I put together over 120 something pages of documents, different forms. So it can be quite a lot. Your travels, if you're traveling, you've gone to your home country, you're back, this, just put all of that in that folder because it will be easier for you to just take that when you're ready to go. So I will be doing my citizenship, like I said, application pretty soon. We'll see how it goes. I know it does take a long time. It takes a while. My friend who did hers, which I did a video on, she did hers in May. She's going to be doing her swearing in 2 days time. So it does take a while. May, June, July, August, and September. So about 5-6 months to finish that process. So we'll see. Thank you. I don't want to finish it and then come back and say, guys, I've gotten it. I want to kind of like carry us along in that journey. All right. That is that. Bye.